Hello, it's me, Troubadour, back again with another episode of Ranked A to Z. And today we're going to be going for the crow. And man, let me tell you how difficult I thought it would be to get the crow. Because think about it, in the star pack there is no chocolate, so the only guaranteed ways to level pets are just to find them in the shop randomly, or you can sell a crow or pill a blobfish. And guess what? If I'm going for level 3 crow, I can't be selling any crows, so that really limited how I could level it up. I'm currently re-recording this, so fun story for y'all. Here's a little Troubadour lore, or Troubalore, that's it. Here's a little Troubalore for you. I have 2 desk chairs. One I use for when I'm editing and when I'm like playing, and then one I use for when I'm recording, because my comfy chair that's I use for, you know, gaming and editing, all that, it leans back. There isn't like a way to you can lock it leaning a little bit back, or you can lean it like really far back, but you can't just keep it straight up. And so I've got another chair with the straight back I use for recordings, and that way it's a lot easier for me to stay consistent with my position relative to the microphone to keep the audio really consistent. But that also means that whenever I hit record, I like got about a minute in and I'm like, oh wait, I'm in the wrong chair, so I had to switch it out. But anyway, there's a little dump, Troubadour dump for you. But to talk about this run right here, this early team I've got here is honestly not that good. I've got a lot of low stats across the board. I've got a Toad, but most of my units will take out their low health units in a single hit anyway. But, you know, if I roll all those hamsters, I might as well save them. Leveling up the hamster twice next turn gives me 2 chances to find the crow early, which is nice. And actually, because of the ants and the peach we bought for our Toad, we win that game. And we get 1 level up, we do not find it, and we do another level up, and we find a mantis and a blobfish. I decided to go ahead and take the mantis. I probably should have taken the hawk here. Hawk would have been really nice against this team. He's just got, this person has just really low levels across the board, low health. But I've been running a lot of mantis when I was, just in general want to play star pack. That way I can pill any, or just kill any blobfishes that I may run across to get some XP for the units I needed to get level 3 for the series. But in this specific circumstance, because I don't have access to crow cells because I'm getting it to level 3, mantis killing blobfish is pretty much my best way to level up the crow, unless I get insanely lucky and just find a bunch in the shop. So I was running mantis on every single one of my crow teams. So here I sell the ant for an extra few gold, and then I buy another anteater. Not really sure why I did that. I think I was maybe looking for some more capybara. Capybara is always a solid take, you know, given those stats and helping you pivot really easily. But we don't get it there, but that's okay. We kill another anteater, and that's another level 3 ant we can sell for 3 gold, which is just super nice. It's nice having this kind of economy when you kill an anteater with the mantis, just having all that leftover money. Now we don't find the crow here, even though we rolled a lot. Rearranged my team a little bit. I want the guinea pig at the back. Did I call it a hamster earlier? I called the guinea pig a hamster earlier. My apologies. Guinea pig at the back to help deal with the fish, but guess what? My opponent levels up into a rhino, which completely just wipes my team. And they got a parrot behind the rhino just to, you know, add insult to injury. So I move the capybara up. That way the rhino will not kill it whenever the rhino triggers. And then I've got the guinea pig at the back to deal with their giant fish. Get another anteater. I mean, what can I say? Anteater's amazing. Keep rolling, and I don't find a crow. You gotta be kidding me. I'm also hanging on to this level 2 frog. Not really sure what I'm going to swap the stats from. I mean, I'm going to keep the mantis around, so I'm not going to take the stats from that. I guess I can swap the guinea pig stats onto the crow, hopefully, or just whatever I bring in. But then again, I kind of like keeping capybara around too, especially when I level it to level 2. So I think here I sell the frog because I know I'm going to keep the capybara for longer than the guinea pig, so I might as well keep the better stats on it. Find a blobfish here, decide to have the mantis give the stegosaurus a little more HP, and level up the mantis again because maybe I'll get another chance at stegosaurus. But I get saber-tooth, and saber-tooth is just a really strong pet. You know it, you love it or hate it. But either way, they've got a level 2 parrot behind a crocodile now, and that just completely destroys my backline, including the saber-tooth that I just bought. But hey, we're not out of it yet. We've still got 3 lives, and I finally find the crow right here. So I'm gonna hang on to that crow for the entire rest of the run, which is honestly just a huge wasted team slot. I mean, anytime you leave a cell pet on your team that's not a platypus, it just feels super bad. But we gotta do it for this series. Once again, they kill my back line, but this time because the crow is in the back instead of the saber-tooth, my saber-tooth stays alive and it's able to get the buffs from the stegosaurus, which is super clutch. Think about buying the Spinosaurus here. Decide against it. I've been running it on the rest of the teams I got because it pairs really well with Mantis, but I really like the level 2 Stego and the saber-tooth, so I decided to just to bypass it. And we get a blobfish to pill onto our crow. They kill my guy again, but the stats from the Stegosaurus and the blobfish are almost enough to get through with just a giant crow, which is crazy. So yeah, definitely keeping that Stegosaurus around. Grab an Orca here because Orca is always fun, and that means next turn I don't have to spend 3 gold on another pet for the Mantis to faint, potentially, if I don't find like a blobfish. But you know what, maybe we'll get something fun out of it and keep it for longer than we expect. Who knows? Orca, you never know what you're going to get out of it. This pepper on the Mantis has also been really clutch, helping us survive against that Rhino at the front, which is really nice. We kill the Orca, and what do we get? We get a Neala, which is super cool. If I was in arena mode, I would have tried and pivoted to try and get that one grounded sap bounty that has been eluding me. There's this one bounty on Grounded's board called the Orca Retirement Club that's like double Mantis, Panda, Neala, and like one other pet. I don't remember what it is. But the fact that you need to get a Neala in Star Pack means you have to be incredibly lucky with your Orca kills, and then you have to win with double Mantis, which is just honestly insane. But there I end up keeping the Neala just because I thought the trumpets would be nice, and I put a pepper on it too. That way I can live an extra hit from the crocodile, and maybe my Stegosaurus will live longer. And I'm able to find another Stegosaurus. I'll keep it for 1 turn. I mean, I could have killed the Neala instead, but I decided, you know what, I just put a pepper on it, I'll keep it. And here they've got the double level 2 snipes in the back, but thanks to the pepper on the Neala, our crow remains untouched, and the double stego buffs just come in super strong there. And here we get our crow to level 3, and I think I buy the saber-tooth here. That way the Stegosaurus, after everyone faints to the crocodile snipes, it'll buff either the crow or the saber-tooth, hopefully the saber-tooth. And wouldn't you know it, it hits the saber-tooth, and saber-tooth being saber-tooth completely sweeps the other team. Let's go! And that's going to be a win. Level 3 crow took me 3 tries, and I also reached 1677, which is my highest elo ever. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that generic stuff, and as always, stay true.